An American soldier in the U.S. Army was finally heading home. Having served for months, his uniform was dusty, his eyes sunken, but there was quiet dignity in his silence. That uniform weighed the burden of sacrifice, of the lost sleep, of duty fulfilled away from home. He sat down quietly and gazed out the window, lost in contemplation. The woman sitting next to him turned to him, scowled, and turned away with distaste. "You disgust me," she snapped. "Murderer!" "Sit elsewhere." The words struck like a slap in the air. The people around her heard her, but nobody said anything. Some of them looked away, others pretended not to have heard. The soldier didn't flinch. He just sat there, motionless, as if this kind of word had long become ordinary. Minutes went by. The engines rumbled. The clouds went by. And then, out of the blue, the peacefulness ended. There was a deafening explosion. Everyone screamed. The lights began to flicker. The pilot's voiceover, the intercom was tense and shaking. "Engine 1 is burning! Get ready for an emergency landing!" Pandemonium erupted in the cabin. The oxygen masks fell, and everyone panicked. The woman who had cursed him moments before was now sobbing and clinging to her seat with fear. Crew members scurried back and forth, attempting to soothe people. But while everyone else panicked, the soldier stood up. Without a word, he moved toward the front, toward the danger. A flight attendant tried to stop him, but he spoke firmly. "I know what I'm doing!" He shoved aside the access panel to the cargo bay and vanished within. Smoke swirled in the cramped space. Heat was stifling, alarms ringing out in all directions. But he remained alert. He seized the manual controls, activated the backup system, and redirected the airflow to starve the fire. The seconds dragged on like hours. The blaze was ebbing. The pilot's voice came back across the speaker, choked with relief. "We're stabilizing. We're clear for landing." Moments later, the plane touched down safely in an open field. The wheels screeched, the cabin shook, and then everything went still. They had made it. Every single person was alive. For a long moment, no one spoke. Then the passengers broke into tears, hugging one another, overwhelmed with relief. She slowly turned to the soldier. Her face was white. Eyes were wide. Words were lost. She parted her lips to speak, and nothing emerged. He didn't seem angry. He didn't seem proud. He just seemed calm. He nodded slightly, gazed out at the window once more, and sat in silence. He didn't need recognition. No medals, no applause, no cheers. Because true heroes don't crave attention. They just